I'm here today with Rich Ferry for Pride Rock Mortgage.
Hello.
And we were talking about, there's some houses out there, they're great, but maybe they're a little dated. Maybe they have some shag carpet. Maybe they have some appliances that your grandmother had in her house. So rehab loans come up as a great way for you to be able to buy this great little fixer and get money to be able to do it. And so when we talk about rehabs, what are the two main kinds that there are?
FHA is the one you see an awful lot, or conventional rehab.
Okay.
There's others, but those are the two ones you see most often.
And so when I have a client that goes, hey, I know how to do all this tile and I would like to do this myself, what kind of loan can the homeowner do, some or all of the work?
Well, they can do self-help on an FHA loan, depending on what they're doing. So they can't go into electrical or anything like that, but they can do some projects.
Okay. And then as far as the size of the loan, is there limits on pricing of how much work can be done?
Well, if you were doing a smaller project, you may do something like a limited K, an FHA limited K they call it, and that's up to $35,000. So that would be something, a roof or something like that, a tiling or something along those lines. And then if you on a conventional rehab, you could actually tear the house down to the foundation. The one thing you can't do is move the foundation. If you move the foundation, it becomes a construction loan. So that's kind of where the line's drawn. So.
All right, so if you want to buy a ranch and you can see that this would be the perfect colonial, the lot's perfect, that's going to be a larger conventional, and you're going to have to hire some contractors to help you. You can't put the second roof on the second floor on by yourself. And are some rehab loans better than others?
I mean, my first choice is always conventional because it's a little less expensive for the buyer. I think it's a cleaner program. I think it's a neater program. So something like that, if you're going to take the top off, say a ranch, and put a second story on, then we'd put you in touch with a HUD consultant. The HUD consultant would meet with, say, the buyer, the realtor, maybe the seller's agents there. And, if there's contractors, if they have contractors already lined up, they'd all be there. And the HUD consultant would put the plan together, and the plan would show the series of draws and all that. And there'd be in a format that agency, whether it's Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac or FHA would want. And that gets submitted with the loan and with the appraisal. So it's it's everybody's roadmap is really what it is.
So that means that you can look at a lot of different style houses and you can use your HGTV imagination and you have all of these other options available to you. And if somebody wanted to talk more about rehab loans, they could call you. What's the best way to get in touch?
My cell is usually the best, 603-498-8736, or my website is www.priderockmortgage.com.
Well, thanks for watching. You can always reach us at paulamartingroup.com. We would love to show you some really great houses that would be fun to do a rehab on. So give us a call.